boxing. Fighting.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
The wait is over. The speaking
All
stopped.
right,
The fight
I went
begins.
over the rules.
Now,
I want you to
let's get
protect
the
yourself
answers.
at all
Under the-
times. Let's
These
fight.
athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score.
Oh, the left hook.
There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. He threw a punch and just got countered.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Can't score with that jab. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
As a flat-footed fight, if you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut them off. Cut the rings off, make the ring small.
what we do in the
Put them
gym.
on the back foot,
You know
put
what you
them
do in the
under
gym.
pressure.
Halfway through the round, and man, these
That's
two
it.
are going at it.
Perfectly matched,
Stay that way.
skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
How about that time counter shot?
Switch stance. That's it. What we do in the gym.
You
know what
couldn't
you do
write
in
a
the
script
gym?
like this. This
Because
is like
we're
Rocky versus
That's it.
Apollo.
Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Time out!
Let's talk
Listen,
about Billy Dibb
you
in that
switched
last
off.
round.
What you doing?
Well, this is the time
That's
that
a
the trainer
terrible
needs
round,
to
that
come
is.
in and say
Come on, you've let
something
him back in the fight. You're
special.
much better than
This
this
fighter
guy. You're
needs
much
to
better.
turn.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
Do
Here
your
we go for
business.
round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what
Okay,
he's going to
let's
try and
reset.
do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment.
It's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Caution being thrown to the wind. Well done with that counter shot. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
These two fighters are made for one another. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Which fighter will say no mas? And he scores with the counter. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Switch stance. That's it. What we do in the gym.
Straight right just
What
misses.
we do in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way.
Someone
now.
tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about
Now
Billy
you're
Dibb in
switching
that
off.
last round.
You was
Talk
close
about
to
a
this fight, and now
one-sided
you're letting
3
back into
minutes.
it.
We
Now,
just saw it.
It's
As
a
long as
tough
they don't get
fight,
complacent,
and
you
he's going to
think
be
this is too
confident now.
easy. If
He's
they
got to
keep
take
this-
that confidence away.
Yes, I like that.
There's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Punch, counter punch. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's all offense all the time. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up.
That's it. When he comes at you, he throws the jab.
One
slip,
punch could
left hook.
change the entire complexion of this fight. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
Count with that left hook.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
And
Talk
Come
about
on, you're
Billy
better than
Dibb
that.
in
You've
that
done all
last
your
round.
work all the way through camp.
Well, there was no
I need
doubt
you to go
about
back out
who
there. I
won
need
that
to
round.
win this round.
can't
Get your
leave it
mind
up to
back.
the
Get
judges.
your
It's up
focus
to
back.
you as
Get
the-
that jab back. Just box him. Just be...
let's
And there's
do
the
it.
bell to start round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Winning the round, nothing stupid.
Beautiful counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
You'd like to see more jabs.
Then head and body, that's it, switch it up.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, you know, with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That jab doesn't find a home. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Defense is not an option for these two. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. About
what
Billy
you doing?
Dibb in that last
Come
round.
on, switch on.
Well, he is in
Switch
big
on.
trouble here.
Have
He
you
may
got
have been saved
complacent?
by the bell.
The fight's not
Wow,
over
it was
yet.
like
You've got to
two
go out there and
different
win this
leagues.
round. You had everything in the bag.
Great round, great round.
There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Swing and a miss with that jab. Good counter punch. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you got to do, Todd, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Beautiful counter punch. A perfect counter shot. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. Big shot, and down goes El Nino de Oro. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
There you go.
There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Linares in that last
You've
round.
switched
What
off
a
completely.
huge momentum
Get your
swing
mind
that's
back on the
gonna
job.
be, considering
Right,
that round will
let's
be
go out
10-8
there. Get
after
your
the
boxing back
knockdown.
together.
You're being
Listen,
put down.
be smart when you go out there. Just get...
This is the beginning of round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punching. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When are we going to see a jab from these two?
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the gym, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working.
Nice counter shot. The Venezuelan is rocked. And that'll do it. Linares is down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round.
That's That's time.
Talk
Come
about
on, do you wanna
Linares in
win
that
this
last
fight?
round. You've got to
You're
wonder
starting to make
how big
mistakes
of
and
a
you're switching
factor
off.
that
I
knockdown's
need
going to
you
be.
to
We
switch
just
back
saw.
on.
Can make or
Get
break a
focused
fighter.
and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win.
Okay, I'm happy.
Let's
Round 7, here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Catch and shoot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Billy Dibb is dazed and confused. And it appears the onslaught is over. At least, hold it right there. Billy Dibb on the back foot. And down goes Billy Dibb. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you all right?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
The perfect counter lands. Fantastic punch. Oh, that punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
Let's talk about
Okay, now
Linares
you
in
let
that
him back
last
into the
round.
fight,
They
that
say
round.
no one knows a fighter
That's his
better
round.
than...
Get out there and switch on.
Let's
There's
do
the
it.
bell to start round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight. Did you see? And Jorge Linares is down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've